Yeah, I think this is good, Anurag.
This is good.
You can do both.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah?
We can. Okay, blink and miss. What do you call blink and miss?
I thought it is Virat Kohli who had chola bhaturas, so he would be lazy and take his time on a Sunday lazy morning. It was a contrary to that. It was the Australian team that was lazy, lethargic, induced by coma, just as it happens when you eat a good chola bhatura.
And you saw the reaction of Virat Kohli. He was angry. He saw Chole Bhatura. He was.
I had chola bhatura for breakfast.
Oh man.
I have proof also.
Oh boy. I mean, how do you even manage, and how do you
That's
manage to
why,
come?
I'm having to lie down on the couch.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So proof. See,
It's
chola
proof.
bhatura for
Proof is in
breakfast
the
time.
pudding.
So ever since I saw Virat Kohli
Oh yes.
order chola bhatura, I had made up my mind that today I shall also have chola bhatura for breakfast. Good, I ordered in time. Otherwise, as you said, blink and a miss. I would have missed the Australian inning. That's how bad they batted.
52 for 9. I mean, they have lost 9 wickets for 52 runs today in just one session, 1.5 sessions. That's it. 1.5 hours.
Today, though, it's half a session.
Half a session. 1 hour, 10
Not
minutes.
1.5 session.
1 hour, 40 minutes.
How did you count 1.5 session?
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours.
Half a session. Half a session. They were.
And India are on course to regain the border.
Achha, somebody is saying, sir, your theory of 200 wrong. Sridhar, whatever. 120 runs. I never gave 120. I said that Australia will set India a target of 200 runs.
Yes.
That is what I had said.
Yes.
And they have set a target of 115. So they are short of 85 runs. 85 runs to what I said. But please, all of you who are watching, hand on your heart. I said 200 runs, yes. Because hand on your heart, tell me, how many of you expected this kind of a collapse? I also expected a collapse. I said it yesterday when I said 200. But I said that maybe first hour will be good. There was logic behind it. First hour batting would be slightly good because they would have used a roller. So as soon as they use the roller, 1 hour is good. So you get, there was 60.
Yeah.
Another 50, 60 run, that's 120.
Yes.
Then they would have had a collapse, which I predicted. And then, so you would have gone to 200.
Absolutely.
That was a rough calculation. Could have been 180 or 220. I'm just saying, a rough calculation of 200. But who in the wildest dream thought that this is how Australia will bat? And please, let's be honest, Australia have nobody to blame but themselves. Some balls did stay low, I will accept. But I mean, honestly, for a team as good as Australia, we were all expecting a good fight. And one thing that you know about the Australian team, it's not about good technique or not. They may have had players who may not have been good against spin. They may have had players who have been good against spin. But one thing you always got from an Australian team, always, and you guys who've been watching, as Siddharth said, stomach for a fight. One thing that Australia always gave you is stomach for a fight. That means no matter the condition, they will grind it out, they will fight it out, they will try and give their best. I'm sorry, for the very first time, I have seen an Australian team without any stomach for the fight. And the problem lies with the attitude of the team. I tell you why, even though some of those dismissals happened earlier. But please tell me, your captain and all Australian captains have led from the front. Australia is a team that had a captain like Alan Border, who used to fight it out in the center. And if he saw even one player, forget if he got runs or didn't get run. Alan Border was a captain, and a famous story I'll tell you, that 200 run which Dean Jones had told you, that tight test match.
Weak victory.
Yeah. So when Dean Jones was batting and he started getting dehydrated early, humid conditions in Chennai.
Yes.
He started puking and he told the captain, Alan Border, at the other end, that I need to take a break. Maybe, get some water and salt in and then I come back. And he said, break? And, he said, you're a weak Victorian. Get him out. Get a Queenslander in. Get a tough Queenslander in. I want him because I think next one was Queenslander who was supposed to come out. I said, get him. Throw him out. And he said, as soon as I heard that, Dino said, as soon as I heard that, I said, no. Now I'm going to fight. So I'm saying, just an example. All Australian teams always showed a stomach for a fight. They would fight till the end. I'm sorry, the problem, that's why I gave an example of Alan Border. The problem starts with the captain, Pat Cummins. I'm sorry, we've said this earlier, Pat Cummins, the bowler. Yes, he batted well in the first inning or whatever, but Pat Cummins, the bowler, is not giving his 100%. Pat Cummins, the bowler, is not running, full strength and bowling his heart out. The guy who would bowl 140 plus and scare batsmen. None of that. He'll now bowl 2-3 over spells and pick a wicket here and there. Pat Cummins, the batsman, now the leader. What kind of a shot was that? Agreed, the ball stayed low. But I'm saying, what is the message you're sending your team?
Exactly.
What you as a leader are sending. So I'm saying the problem stems from the top. If the captain is like that, everyone is going to be like that. You're not putting up a fight. I'm sorry to say, but it wasn't like a minefield, unplayable. If you could have applied yourself, that 200, as I said, was an easy sort of a target. After that, I still said that India will win. India will chase 200 down. But that's the minimum.
But I mean, how could you say Australia had a stomach for a fight in Delhi? They suffered Delhi belly.
Yeah.
That's why look at the way how they played. Smith playing out to a sweep shot.
Chola Bhatura, the Indian team had. Then how did they get the Delhi belly?
They would. I mean,
they would have had the sanitized food in their 5-star hotel.
Whatever it is, it didn't work for them. And look at the shot selection. And it seemed as if they were caught up in between, as I said, catch 22. Should I play aggressively? Should I defend? They couldn't do neither.
Yep.
And Steve Smith, yet again, 8th time. Now it is certain. 8th time he's fallen to Ashwin. And that means now that bogey is there. He just cannot have that confidence to tackle Ashwin anymore.
Okay, will you count his dismissal also? See, because we said Virat's dismissal unlucky.
Yeah.
Will you count his also
No,
unlucky?
no.
No, like, just on the margin, on the line of off stump. Then hitting also, see, it would have been umpire's call.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, why did we say Virat's dismissal unlucky? Because at the on-field umpire, because of 50-50 decision, at the on-field umpire given that not out, which most on-field umpires would have, then if he never went to third umpire, it would have remained not out. He wouldn't have overturned it.
He wouldn't have overturned it.
Same thing with Smith.
But the problem,
umpire's call.
Yeah, but the problem, Virat Kohli, what happened was that the bat and the pad seemed to be
No,
close.
but I said we called it unlucky.
That was unlucky because of the bat and pad. But here Smith missed. Smith missed, and that is why that umpire's call, see, it was luckily there is an equation for it, because ball tracking depends upon an equation, and to compensate for that 0.5%, they go for the umpire's call. So, yes, no excuses for Steve Smith, because see, he kind of shuffled a bit also, and that shuffle led to his downfall because he missed the sweep. Smith traditionally is not that much of a sweeper, if you may ask. But
my point is, why again sweep? Why are all Australian players hell bent on playing the sweep? Yes, it works for some players. I'm not surprised that Alex Carey got out playing a reverse sweep. I mean, I am just saying, you make a mistake once, twice, you're looking at other players making a mistake. By the way, this inning started, again, the entire problem with sweep if you look at this inning, started with that Khwaja dismissal where he's trying to play the sweep. They were going really well. They would have finished that day without any loss. Day one, things could have been different today. He would have come out to bat. That one sweep, which is unnecessary, with a fielder rightly placed there. It was not even that he's, full-blooded sweep that he's going for it. It was as if he's giving him catching practice.
Exactly.
That, Shreyas, you're here. Are you sleeping or are you awake? Let me test you. Here, you go. Oh, you're awake. You caught that ball. But after that, everyone is sweeping. Isn't there a coach or anybody, batting coach, head coach, anyone? They've got Dan Vettori, who's a spin expert. I know he'll be teaching the spinner, but he was a decent bat. He can tell. Somebody needs to tell them that, for God's sake, stop it.
They should have actually gotten 2 players who had played the sweep shot very well in Asia. That was Adam Gilchrist and Darren Lehman. They were the only, and Hados. Hados is on calm duties for the host.
But Hados is the stride also would be like half the pitch, na?
Exactly.
So he can sweep.
But how did he turn around his fortunes by that sweep shot? Here, I mean, Australia, we were told by a lot of people that they do not look at how the ball is coming from the hand. They play it from the length.
Yes.
Now, in this case in India, where the lengths will vary and the bounce is variable, they are a sitting duck if they play the sweep shot. They are a sitting duck. And imagine,
or be like Hanscom, where he did not employ the sweep. He was watching the ball till the last.
Yes.
So even if he went to back foot, what was the strength of Hanscom? Why did he look like he was watching it till the end and playing it very close to his body, just like that? Either play that one, don't go for the sweep. And by the way, this pitch, if you remember, we were talking earlier, for the fact that maybe Nagpur, because Nagpur had a low bounce, but kind of an even bounce where if you batted for some time, let's say I come into bat, I know low bounce is something that Australia are not used to. Once you get kind of used to that low bounce, then at least you can trust that bounce.
Exactly.
So you know that from that length, it's going to stay low, but what is happening in Delhi from day one onwards? You saw those 2 deliveries he made, then you saw more of those on day 2. It would have been all the more now in day 3. So in a pitch where you're going to have variable bounce, then sweep is a no-go shot. Completely no.
I mean, even if common sense would prevail, what is the Australian coaching staff and some of the players are saying, okay, we have fallen to the sweep shot. Let us cut that shot out when the pitch is becoming very difficult to bat on. Why didn't they do that? Everybody was trying to go for a harakiri shot. And I think they just want to leave Delhi because of the smog. Either that is one thing. They want to go to greener pastures in Indore or Ahmedabad.
No, but you are hurry to leave Delhi because of smog or whatever. But you're finishing the series off, na? There's
That's
no
it.
point going.
In
That to
Australia,
show
for the
stomach for the fight.
they have suffered Delhi belly without even eating chole bhature. That's the Australian philosophy at this point in time. They have. There is no fight. I mean, I've never ever imagined in 30 years of watching the Australian cricket team, this team has just no fight. For the second consecutive test, you want to have a 3-day finish. Could you associate it with it? That's also.
We'll do a video on that.
We
as
will
well.
do a video, yes.
Yes, thank you for pointing out. We will do a video on Swaraj. By the way, let us know when they come out to bat.
They have already come out
They've
to
already.
bat.
So, quick word, KL Rahul, big innings coming up, huh?
Big
what do you
innings.
think is going to happen?
Big innings coming, but
He
will it
needs a
be-
50.
Yes, but will it be enough?
Yeah, if he gets 50 in a tough situation where you're going to be chasing, if he gets
They
a
will
50,
say,
it's
oh
enough.
no, scoreboard pressure was
If
not
he
much.
gets 50, it's enough. He is playing the next test match.
Yes.
I'm telling you that.
But
But
if he-
is he getting that is the bigger question.
That is the thing. If he fails and doesn't get a 50, then I think
Tell me.
I think he must. He should. He will.
You think he will?
He will,
Okay,
he will.
everyone. Is KL Rahul getting 50 or no? Yes, no?
No.
No.
Don't ask him.
No, one by one.
No. No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
But
हाँ,
Rohit
कौन है?
will get 50.
Gulati
Himanshu
sir.
कौन है? अच्छा.
Gulati sir.
No.
Anurag also says
But
no.
Rohit
So
will
we
be
have
not out.
you said?
He will.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 people that we've asked have said no 50 coming. Only Siddharth is standing up for his neighboring state,
Southern brethren.
Southern. I also think no. Looking at his confidence, tough. I don't think it's coming.
Okay, Neela saying less than 10. Oh man. Very harsh.
Yeah, because Amit Khajuria is right. He expected it yesterday as well. That
Yeah, he actually pointed it out. Yes.
20.
Foresight, man. Amit Khajuria, well done.
He's my Khajuria brother. So,
20 minutes until the lunch break. Now.
so we'll take your leave now. This was short because I want to watch the innings. So we'll be
Yes.
back at lunch break. Plenty to talk about. Huh?
Absolutely.
But one thing is for sure. Either way, match is getting over today.
Today. Oh boy.
Bye.
Thank you.
See
Bye bye.
you.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.